So here we are, back at it again. Today we're talking about the undrafted free agents of the New York Jets. So stay tuned. Let's get right into the video. So welcome to Jets Hub. My name is Mike and I'm just a New York Jet fan with an opinion. I'm here to provide you all with the latest news, predictions, and analysis of the New York Jets. So consider subscribing. Let's get right into the video. Undrafted free agents. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, so for the first undrafted signing, the New York Jets ended up taking edge from Oregon State, Hamilcar Shareed Jr. Alright, this guy was a 3-year starter and he broke Oregon State's sack record. Alright, in 2019 with 14 sacks. Alright, he had a bit of a down 2020 season, and honestly, he was not able to match his production in 2019. This guy might be one of the most notable undrafted additions that we ended up getting this season. This guy comes with high upside, and I'm very interested in seeing if he could potentially make that same production or even somewhat close with this guy. We did well. Now next up, a lot of you all were saying tight end. We need a tight end. Where's the tight end? We can't go into next season without a tight end. Guess what? We ended up getting one of the ones that we was expecting to get in the 3rd round. And that is Ole Miss tight end Kenny Yaboa. So if you haven't heard his backstory, Kenny Yaboa had his first 3 years of college football with Temple. Alright, he played with the Temple Owls for a little while and then ended up transferring over to Ole Miss. And he continued his same production. Now you gotta understand, Yaboa is not a superb blocker, but he's definitely athletic and he's a good patch catcher. And to be honest, the way that the New York Jets ended up giving him a very generous signing bonus, it looks like this guy has a chance to make the roster for sure. So for everyone that wanted a tight end, we got our guy. Now Milo Ifer. Now this guy to me wasn't a guy that I was very intrigued about. When I seen his name, I was like, nah, this guy I really don't have too much interest in. But after looking into it a little bit more, this guy, he's a hitter, man. He's a very heavy hitter. Now, Ifer was a 2-year starter in Illinois. He transferred from Washington, and he had some versatility. Not on the defensive side of the ball, but when it comes to his athleticism. The guy ended up playing not only linebacker in high school, but he also was a running back. And you kind of can see what type of style of running that he had, because when you see him play defense, he is one of those type of guys that hit you in the mouth. Ifer is an athletic, rangy linebacker, and the only thing wrong with him right now is that he lacked the instincts and anticipation that you would like to have in your linebacker. Hopefully Robert Saleh and the defensive coaching staff can get him coached up so he can produce on this defense. But definitely he's a guy that can come in and contribute again on special teams, and that's where he excelled at most in Illinois.
It's been pretty much keep on lead. We've seen Keziah Holmes a bit, and at the point of attack, a hard hit, and it'll be short of a first down.
Oh, guess what? We ended up getting the kicker as well. All right, Chris Nager. All right, from SMU. This guy, he's a kicker, man. I really don't know too much about him, but I am excited that we did ended up picking a kicker. As you all know, we had the woes the last couple of years, and for us to actually get one, I'm a little bit excited. But he made 17 out of 21 field goals his senior year. He was able to do 43 out of 46 extra points, and he was able to connect 2 game-winning field goals last season in 2020. So, hey, we got a kicker. Last but not least, Isaiah Dunn, cornerback from Oregon State. Now, I'm not quite sure about this guy, but he's very intriguing just because of the fact that the New York Jets ended up signing this guy with the largest guaranteed money for undrafted free agent corner. This is crazy. I'm not quite sure who this guy is. I haven't really heard too much about him. But the fact that they were able to guarantee him the largest contract ever given to an undrafted free agent corner is mind-blowing. But I looked him up to try to figure out a little bit more. It looks like he's 5'11", 189 pounds. He's experienced in zone coverage, and he's a very good athlete. All right, and when I mean he's a very good athlete, the guy runs a 4.36 40. This is one of the guys that tore up his pro day. I mean, lit it up. And the fact that the New York Jets ended up getting him in the as an undrafted free agent, and they paid him the most guaranteed money for a corner. I don't know, man. They know something that we don't. But the fact that he's here, I would definitely keep my eyes out on him during training camp to see what kind of impact he can actually have for the team. Dunn is expected to compete with the Jets rookie draft picks for a spot on an active roster or practice squad. But in my opinion, why would you pay a guy that much guarantee if you don't expect for him to be around? I don't know. Understand, we're not talking about all the undrafted free agents because half these guys I don't know. I'm going to leave you with this, all right? Here's the article that I found who exactly the New York Jets were able to get as undrafted free agents. You guys let me know in the comments below on what you all think. Maybe you guys might know something that I don't on some of these players. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, like, and share this video. And I'll see you next time. Go Jets.